Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at this massive set from Jurassic World. Let me see if I can get it all in there. It's too big for even my review station. This is, that's all really hard to see, it's a little cloudy, but this is the helicopter set from Jurassic World, which originally was like nearly $40, I'm pretty sure. I got this on clearance at Walmart for $15, so in my opinion that's a steal. Let's go back to regular size here. Ooh, too close. Cool. And then as you can see here, it comes with a little figure, a dinosaur, and a helicopter. We're going to crack this open real quick. There's not much to look at on the box, in my opinion. Let me see. Let's get mobile. Look at that. So Kayla Watts is the character, I guess. I didn't watch this movie because I've heard nothing but bad things, but the toys from this line have been really cool, and it looks like the helicopter's made to like break apart by the dinosaur. That'll be pretty cool. He's got some sounds. So we're going to take a look at this. Let me crack them open just so you can see the front. There's the dinosaur displayed. You can even, looks like he chomps. That's cool. And there's a little figure there. Looks like she's about G.I. Joe scale, which is about right, which means that this helicopter will work with your Joes. And that's the main thing that brought me to this. Anytime something is compatible with Joe's, I'm going to be all over it like stink on this movie. Alright, so let's crack it. Before I piece this together, I wanted to show you guys it does come with some assembly required. And then you actually get this nice little display area for the dinosaur and the character. That's pretty cool. So let's get all this together real quick and then move on to the review. Alright, everything's together, but this stuff takes up a lot of room, so we're going to move everything and take a look at the smaller stuff first. I think we'll take a look at Kayla Watts there, and then we'll take a look at the dinosaur, which I'm not sure the name of it, I'll have to check. And then, you can hear the dinosaur there. And then we'll take a look at the helicopter. So, from the start here, we have the 3 3/4 inch figure, which isn't terrible. You know, this one would work if you have just a bunch of Joes that you need to fill out the ranks of, because she's got kind of a military look to her with these gloved hands here. Let me see if it's coming across on the camera. Yeah. Kind of like military fatigue, pants, proper boots. Yeah, not bad. The detail on the figure is so-so. There's not like a whole lot of paint apps on the body. And could use like little washes and stuff, because there's sculpted detail but not a whole lot is popping there. Like this shirt has a lot of little ridges and little buttons and flaps, but you can't really tell from afar because it all just gets washed out. The face, however, looks really nice. Let's get that there. I think that kind of looks like the actress, and the hair is neat too. It's got this different color at the bottom. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Let's see how she scales with a Joe here. So, obviously, for 3 3/4 inch Joes, she would scale probably a little bit better. Yeah, so she's a woman, so she's a little shorter there too. This would be like a 6 foot tall guy, I'd assume. But then with more modern figures, they've kind of moved to 4 inch. So here's like a Marauders Task Force figure, and she kind of looks really dwarfed by him, but these guys are just like really massive for 1/18 scale. But it still kind of works, you know, because women can be on the shorter side and it's not really like out of place. So this figure's not too bad. Is it worth part of the $15? We'll see. So far I think I'd pay like $5 for this one if it were on clearance. Otherwise, you know, not a whole lot. I don't know the character and anything like that, but alright, now let's look at what is called a Rajasaurus? That's what it says on the box here. You guys tell me. Rajasaurus. So, I know they have a lot of fake dinosaurs in these movies or whatever, or dinosaurs that have been like mixed with different things, so technically they're not their original selves or whatever. So I don't know if they're doing that with this, or if this is an actual Jurassic period dinosaur that was just replicated perfectly. Weirdly enough, I'm pretty sure dinosaurs should have more feathers and stuff, but Yeah, Jurassic Park is always kept with more of a lizard appearance. And this guy's got a really cool appearance. Look at these little, like, what would you call that? Little, like, spines coming out all over the place. This neck. We've got the face is all ruffled up. This one's got, like, crazy detail on it, especially compared to the little figure. He's got, like, these scratches here. I'm really digging that. That's where the noises come out. And I think this is where he gets secured to the box. So then he also has this action feature where, let's see if we can hold him here. Where does it go? So he's going to, you press on the top here. Yeah, there you go. Makes dinosaur noise. Which is cool if you're a little kid, I guess. For me, it's just obnoxious. I don't really care for that. But the biting part is cool, too. Where his mouth opens and closes. Good articulation, and really looks like a nice maw there. Big old teeth. Yeah, it's not a bad figure. And he's got this thing here, I'm not sure. I think you're supposed to download this or something. It's some sort of an app, which I don't play with that. If I wanted that sort of stuff, I would go for that instead of these actual action figures, right? And then the only assembly on him was this tail part, which you pop on. And then, easy enough, you have the whole figure. He's got pretty good articulation on him, too. Which I guess, I didn't really go over the articulation on the little figure, but I'm gonna skip it on her because she is kind of inconsequential to the set, in my opinion. But the arms here have kind of a full rotation and a hinge outward, so it's pretty well articulated arms. Legs obviously just move back and forth, and they've kind of got a ratchet to make them pop into place in this specific part. There you go. So he's kind of supposed to stand kind of at a downward angle. And then the neck does articulate, but it's part of the action feature, so it's always going to pop back up. As well as the jaw, it's always going to pop open, which kind of sucks. I wish that we could keep it closed and then articulate the neck more, without having to trigger all those sounds, obnoxious sounds. But if you pop the battery out, and if you want him to be more just straight articulated, no action features, I'm sure it would be an easy customization. But yeah, that's a nice Rajasaurus. Not bad. Could have used a little more detail back here, like up here. Like if that brown came down, I'd kind of appreciate that. As he is, I think he's kind of got a better top half than a bottom half, because it almost looks like that would be a whole different dinosaur from what you get up here. I guess this is the part that they advertise on the box anyway, so you'd fall for it, right? Not terrible. So let's set him aside and look at probably the main event here, the giant helicopter. This thing is almost like obnoxiously large, because at the end of the day, you only get one figure to fit in here. And then they make up all this space with these giant, ridiculous rotor wing pieces. So, and these action features. So, I'm going to pop this on. Let's get that back on there. Get in there. Okay, now we're going to remove these just to take a look at the helicopter. Because personally, I don't care much for those. And then you have kind of a basic looking little helicopter here, which I prefer this look, to be honest. It even has these double blades here. I don't know, did those separate? I think they should. There you go. Decent helicopter looking. Let's put that back for reviewing. You get a good spin. It doesn't have like a action feature where this rotates, which would be more fun. Like the old Dragonfly from the G.I. Joe, where it has like that pump action and it causes these to go took. Yeah, that was always the best part of that helicopter. This one is missing some of that. As for details, not a whole lot of like paint wear or anything like that. No black wash or anything. There's a little bit of detail like the biosyn, genetics. These windows are painted. They did good on the clear plastic with the painted outline. Nothing underneath except for some serial code. It's not a terrible helicopter, you know, it's Jurassic Park specific there. Interior, I guess let's get to that. You have to access through this hatch, which you just pop off. And to be fair, you can't really access the cockpit this way, so I'm not quite sure why this even comes off other than for their destruction mode. So let's pop that back on. I think to get to here, easiest way is pop that off, which is part of their dinosaur destruction. Where'd I put that figure? And then let's see how she fits in there, which I'm noticing now. Look at that. That's what she uses to pilot it, but the seat's back here. How's that gonna work? It looks like she'd have to be piloting with her feet. It's a little bit of a design flaw. Maybe she was laying down towards the front. Odd. It doesn't even rotate backwards or anything. Should have just left that detail out, really, or moved it up here between the legs. But there she is inside there, a nice decent fit. You can pop that back on. There you go. And then the only action feature we have here is this. Yeah. Nothing great. You know, it's just a little exploding door. Let's pop that back on. I don't know. And then on this side here, this part's actually a little cooler. Drop that down, you have this missile launcher. And then this opens up a little more where you actually, if you wanted to have it like this and put another figure in here, I think that could work. Let me grab someone small. Come on, who I got? Alright, let's see if Raiden can ride with her. Squeeze over. There you go. So, if you have to, yeah, you could fit 2 figures in there. It's a tight squeeze. But, this is the cool part, in my opinion. Let's find someone to shoot with this. Let's grab this Gundam guy. Ready? That's not bad. Packs a punch. And you get 2 missiles. I like that they also have storage for the other missile here, too. Right up here. That latches in. Not bad. I don't know, guys. So, taking everything into account, let me grab the other figure. I don't think this would be worth its original retail price, which is like 30 to 40 bucks. But, I guess let's take a look at this, too. These things spin, and they fit on there. These are completely useless. I hate these. I've decided it takes up too much room. But for $15, not bad. I think I might customize this a little, make it more of a G.I. Joe specific helicopter. Dinosaur's cool, but might end up turning him over, because I do have a lot of Jurassic Park figures. And she's pretty useful for customizing and or, you know, filling your ranks of Joes. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Is this set worth it? 15 and or the original retail price? See you guys in the next video. Peace.